Before you embark on your Carnival Vista cruise, we're sharing 6 tips to make getting to and from Port Canaveral a snap. Carnival Vista, the first of 3 ships that make up the Vista class, introduced several new innovations in onboard experiences and accommodations. SkyRide is a pedal-powered vehicle suspended high above the deck and ocean where guests can race each other on a course circling the ship's funnel. Movies come to life in only one of 2 IMAX theaters at sea, featuring the latest first-run films. Carnival Vista is also the first ship in the fleet to feature Havana, an enclave of premium rooms finished with tropical decors, extended patios with hammocks, and access to an exclusive bar and pool area. For guests with families, Family Harbor staterooms and suites offer a nautical decor, unique floor plans, and access to the Family Harbor Lounge featuring gaming, daily breakfast and snacks, and activities. Now here's 6 tips to get you to your cruise on board Carnival Vista in the easiest and most stress-free way. Be sure to watch to the end for an exclusive Carnival Vista insider secret. Tip number 1. Fly into Orlando International Airport. Although there are other area airports serving Port Canaveral, Orlando Airport is our highly recommended choice. Even though this airport is located 45 miles from your Carnival Vista cruise terminal, it has the shortest travel time with its direct highway access. Orlando Airport will also offer the most airline and flight scheduling options and a wider selection of nearby hotels. Here's a bonus tip. If you plan to fly in the same day as your cruise, select a flight that will arrive prior to 11:30 a.m. This will ensure that you have enough time to get to Port Canaveral. Tip number 2. Arrive a day before your cruise. With unforeseen delays being a common part of air travel, scheduling flights on the day of embarkation can put you at risk of missing your cruise. When you plan to arrive the day before Carnival Vista sets sail, you'll have the peace of mind and a more stress-free start to your cruise. GoPort's Fly Snooze cruise packages make getting there easier and are a popular choice for Port Canaveral cruisers. You'll be able to choose from various brand name hotel options such as Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, La Quinta, Best Western and more, with the convenience of airport transportation and cruise transfers included. If you do opt to fly into the Sanford Airport to utilize Allegiant Airlines flight savings, or prefer the close proximity of the Melbourne Airport featuring Delta and American Airlines, you'll be pleased to know that GoPort also offers select Fly Snooze cruise packages for cruisers flying into these airports as well. Tip number 3. Book pre-arranged cruise transfers. If you are planning to arrive the day of your cruise, don't wait until you're at the airport to figure out how you're going to get to Carnival Vista. As we've already stated, Port Canaveral is a good distance from Orlando Airport. Planning on taxis, rental cars, or rideshare services can be expensive with surge pricing, unpredictable, or leave you without enough space to accommodate all your luggage. Instead, use the most reliable and convenient way to travel between the Orlando Airport and Port Canaveral by booking pre-arranged shuttle transfers. With a company like GoPort, you can purchase the same transportation as your cruise line for less. Already have a hotel booked? You can also reserve cruise transfers to Port Canaveral from all hotels near the Orlando Airport. Tip number 4. Stay in a hotel near the airport. Staying at a hotel near the Orlando Airport is the best option when cruising from Port Canaveral on Carnival Vista. There's no better feeling than relaxing in your room just minutes after a long flight. Saving the trip to the port for the morning of your cruise also allows you to avoid paying a premium to be near the cruise terminals meaning you can book a nicer hotel at a lower cost. Additionally, if you are on a late flight arrival, you'll have the convenience of Orlando restaurants being open late and plenty of shops close by to pick up any last-minute essentials. Tip number 5. Choose an afternoon return flight. The process of disembarkation from Carnival Vista typically starts at 7 a.m. and runs through 10 a.m. Once you clear customs and exit the cruise terminal, the return transfer back to the Orlando airport can take about an hour depending on traffic. Don't be tempted to squeeze in a morning return flight. With the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority's recommendation of arriving 3 hours before your scheduled departure, book an afternoon flight, giving yourself enough time for any possible delays. Besides, the Orlando airport has some of the best shopping if you have extra time before your flight. Tip number 6. Disembark Carnival Vista early. Disembarking Carnival Vista early is key for a smooth departure from Port Canaveral. Remember that there are many other guests also disembarking and likely several other ships in port at the same time. Carnival Cruise Line offers carry-off early departure, allowing cruisers to be some of the first to disembark once customs has cleared the ship. Carry-off requires guests to keep any luggage in their stateroom on the last night of the cruise, then carry them off the ship on debarkation morning. Opting for carry-off allows travelers to avoid long lines getting off the ship and beat heavy traffic exiting the port. For a complete list of these tips, check out our blog post linked in this video's description. As promised, here's our Carnival Vista Insider Secret Tip. Embarkation day is always busy with guests exploring the ship, especially before rooms are ready later in the day. While many guests will wait to dive into the fun until they get access to their luggage, and with so much to do on board Carnival Vista, take the opportunity to enjoy many activities as soon as you board, like Waterworks, Sports Square, and SkyRide, or just take a dip in one of the pools. By packing sunscreen, bathing attire, and other items in your carry-on bags, you'll be ready to go. Carnival Vista features some of the best experiences Carnival Cruise Line has to offer. With a selection of brand-name hotels and reliable transportation providers, getting to and returning from your cruise can be as simple as remembering airport, cruise port, go port.